Hey everybody, it's Dr. J here with a presentation on the entrepreneurial mindset. As you have seen in my YouTube channel, which of course you should click like and subscribe now at Dr. J Real Talk on YouTube. I've talked about the entrepreneurial mindsets in different capacities. In this video, I'm going to get to the basics about how you as an individual can unleash the entrepreneurial mindset and the key factors for success, because I'm the believer that people do have that entrepreneurial mindset within them. It's just they have to unleash it. Some of them have already have done so, but for those of you who's like, well, I don't know if I have it, it doesn't mean I have to start a business. No, it doesn't mean you have to go start a business. That's a whole different type of conversation. But you can, as the individual who's not a business owner, can have the entrepreneurial mindset, and it's very important to have one in this 21st century where we're in a type of environment where it's the constant reskilling, as I talked about in one of my videos, in education and of course working with an organization. So again, we're going to talk about that, the key factors for success surrounding that, and of course, and provide some examples. So, what is the entrepreneurial mindset? Like in the science and definition, if you just Google it, right, there are various definitions out there, right? Even different organizations define it somewhat similar, but a little different, right? For example, Nifty, the network for teaching entrepreneurship, what they say is it's an entrepreneurial mindset is a set of skills that enable people to identify and make the most of opportunities and overcome and learn from setbacks. MIT school says an entrepreneurial mindset is resilient, resourceful, and solutions oriented. The Entrepreneurial Learning Initiative says the entrepreneurial mindset is a specific set of beliefs, knowledge, and thought process that drive entrepreneurial behavior. For this conversation, we're talking about the entrepreneurial mindset as a distinctive way of thinking and approaching opportunities and challenges characterized by a set of attitudes, behaviors, and the skills that are common among successful entrepreneurs, but of course, having that mindset of thinking. Again, it's the way of thinking and approaching opportunities. Um, that is what we're talking about when we talk about the entrepreneurial mindset. So let's look further into that and more closely. So the first thing that when we look at is of course opportunity recognition. When you have that entrepreneurial mindset, right, you identify opportunities where others might see obstacles. You're attuned to the market needs, the gaps, the trends, right? Seeing ways that you can succeed in the job place or your environment where others see obstacles, others see opportunities. For example, when COVID-19 happened, you know, given the circumstances that happened, I know some people were, had some things that were out of their control, and let's take that aside for a minute. But there were opportunities to jump at during COVID-19, whether it's education or in the workforce, and taking advantage of the opportunities that arose. You just had to jump in at that time and take advantage of it that surrounded you. um, so again, having that natural mindset is being able to find those opportunities and jump at them, because you don't know when that opportunity is going to come by again. So take advantage. For example, I was part of an organization a while back, USASB, and there was an opportunity to lead one of the groups when it came to online education in entrepreneurship, and I took advantage of it. The opportunity arose, and others might see an obstacle, like, oh my gosh, no one's ever done this. I don't know what to do. Never mind. I saw an opportunity and I took advantage of it, in which it was a great opportunity for me, which led me to win an award for the Volunteer of the Year that time. And so that was a tremendous opportunity that I took advantage of. So as you're building this, like, how do you see opportunities and take full advantage of it is what that's all about. The second one, of course, is resilience, adaptability. I think you really have to know that you have to adapt. You have to be resilient, right? Being able to, yes, entrepreneurs have this quality, but of course, you as the individual can have this quality, being able to bounce back when things happen. Again, we can't control the external factors happen around us, but being able to bounce back from things that happen is part of the entrepreneurial mindset thinking. And just moving forward. Don't let things set you back. Move forward from things, whatever circumstances that arose. Of course, going from that style of thinking as well, risk taking and innovation. Now, when I talk about risk taking, I'm talking about taking calculated risk, not Las Vegas style gambling risk. I'm talking about calculated risk taking. For example, you've thought about it, you weigh all the options. This could happen and this could happen, but let me take that risk. People who have that entrepreneurial mindset are willing to take that risk. I've known, for example, that I was willing to take risks in my career. Some worked out well, some, I maybe should have thought about that a little bit much more stronger. And, of course, how to face the circumstances around me, but I have to adapt quickly and move forward. So being able to take those risks and be innovative and seek innovations to solve their problems is one way of thinking, having that entrepreneurial mindset thinking. And of course, networking and collaboration, that's a really important tool. In one of my videos on my channel, I talk about the importance of networking, how to build that network. But being having a network and building for collaboration, I think, is an important part. It leads to tremendous valuable opportunities, knowledge sharing, and support. Always share your knowledge. I think that's important. Seek information from others, especially on your weaknesses. We all have weaknesses. I don't, we're no one is perfect. Being able to find those weaknesses and find someone who has that strength in that is, I think, an essential part of the entrepreneur mindset, because you want to grow and you want to be with people who are growing with you at the same time as well. Um, Adaptability to change, that is perhaps one of the, apart from opportunity recognition, a main crux of entrepreneurial mindset, like if I would say a key pillar in the entrepreneurial mindset, is the adaptability to change. Just like companies who are not willing to change, Montgomery Ward, Sears, Blockbuster, Ventures, Kmart, just some of the companies that have been extinct that I just named, your reasoning as an individual, you have to adapt to the change that's going in around you. If you're an educator, technology tools are here to stay, right? Ed tech tools are here to stay in the classroom. There's nowhere around it. You have to adapt to that changing environment. Same thing in business, right? Things are adapting. People are more prone to just having on a Zoom call to get work done or having a meeting. So having that way to adapt to the change is a very important factor, that you have to understand that it just goes on in the world. And so being able to adapt to the change is critical in business and education and nonprofits. Being able to adapt to that is hugely important. If you can adapt to that, you can be very, very successful in your entrepreneurial mindset thinking. Another one in entrepreneurial mindset is having the vision and goal setting. One of my favorite quotes that I live by is, be stubborn with a goal, but be flexible with the plan. What I mean by that, and of course this goes with the vision and goal setting of an entrepreneurial mindset, is that if you have a specific goal that you want to achieve, if I have a specific goal that I want to achieve, and I have a plan, right? My goals, like how am I going to accomplish that? My plan, my actionable objectives, in a sense. I had to be flexible with those actionable steps, actionable objectives, to get to my goal, because things change around me. Again, going to back to the adaptability, I cannot control what goes on around me. I can't change the weather, I can't change people around me, I can't change the circumstances. But what I can do is I can be flexible with that plan to get to accomplish my goal, right? Back a while ago, my goal was to earn my PhD. That was my goal. Circumstances around me had to make me switch my plan from one thing to the other, had to, take some courses here, do some changes there, had to change my dissertation topic, these things I had to do one extra semester that I thought I didn't have to do. Again, I had to be flexible with that plan, but the ultimate goal was to earn my PhD. And the same thing for you. When you have an entrepreneurial mindset, you're gonna have to have that goal set, and you're gonna have to be flexible with that plan to get to that ultimate goal that you have, and being part of the entrepreneurial mindset, you'll have that. So in conclusion, in the last part, is the entrepreneurial mindset encompasses resilience, innovation, and adaptability. So the main key pillars, of course, finding having the opportunity recognition, having resilience, being a risk taker, having calculated risk, being innovative, and of course, adaptability. If you have those key pillars, you have that way of thinking, you are definitely going to be someone who is a force to reckon with, and it's going to be a much more comprehensive way of working, in the environment that you're in. And so I highly, encourage you to build your entrepreneurial mindset. Now, how do you move forward after this? Okay, now you know about the entrepreneurial mindsets. You're like, wow, you know what, Dr. J, I really do have that. I want to be able to, I do have that, but how do I build more upon that, or how do I learn more? Or you know what, I need to figure out ways as to how I can build my entrepreneurial mindset. So one of the things is, I am a certified practitioner of the entrepreneurial mindset profile, which is an assessment profile that measures 14 skills, so 7 personality skills, 7 skill skills. The measures are entrepreneurial mindset. Now, of course, it's not an assessment to determine whether you're going to be an entrepreneur or not. That's not what it's all about. It's about measuring those scales to see where you're at. That's really going to help you back with that networking and collaboration that I talked about a few slides ago, to see where your strengths and weaknesses are, so that you can build upon that. And so I highly encourage that. So get in contact with me. You can definitely check out my website. Um, that's www.jphd18.com. Go to my website, get in contact with me. There's a message box there. You can definitely get in contact with me to get started with that assessment. If you make a comment here on the channel, of course, I could get in contact with you. And of course, on my website, I also have my social media. So get in contact with me there as well if you want to take the assessment. I highly encourage you to take that. So I want to thank you all for partaking in this, and so big huge thank you. Check me out at JPHD18 on Facebook, X, or Twitter, Instagram. Of course, remember to click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I truly appreciate all of the subscribers, and let's continue to grow. So build that entrepreneurial mindset, keep growing, and of course, seek those opportunities.